Hello, this is Billy Core from Carolina Circle Mall. Today is Friday, November the 10th of 2017, and, well, I got a package here, kind of a special one. This one came from overseas, from the land of haggis, voting yes, and compact computers. That's right, it's from Scotland. And since it's from Scotland, it could only be from one person. And you guessed it, this is a package from the Flying Scotsman, aka Jay Wakefield. Very, very good personal friend of mine. He's done a lot for this channel over the years, and if you may have already seen his video a couple months ago. I sent him a package of some random computer parts and souvenirs. Well, he decided to return the favor, and as kind of a birthday present, since my birthday is this month, this is kind of a little birthday present from him. What's in here? Well, there should be a couple of things that I know that's in here, as well as some surprises. I believe some souvenirs, I guess, from Scotland. I don't know if you know this or not, but my ancestors on my father's side actually were from Scotland. They were from Argyll. They came to America, I guess in the 1700s sometime. They settled in North Carolina, actually. So, yeah, I have Scottish ancestors. So, anyway, let's go ahead and start opening this package, covering the address with this Nickelodeon magazine from 2003. Been trying to sell off some of these old Nickelodeon magazines, by the way, since I don't have any nostalgia for the 2000s. So, if anyone's interested, let me know. We'll just start cutting into this. Okay, so we've got two boxes here. Okay, here's box number one. I feel like I'm on Let's Make a Deal. I believe I know what's in this one. Something that I have already owned two of before in my life, so this will make number three. Figure out where this box opens from. Well, I guess I won't be using this box anymore. My dad's ratchet set. Okay, got a couple of souvenirs. First of all, a postcard from the city of Aberdeen. That's where the Flying Scotsman makes his home. I believe it's a coastside town in the northeast of Scotland, there on the North Sea. Very, very beautiful place. Would love to go there someday. But I've believe it or not, the furthest I've ever been in my entire life was only Charleston, South Carolina, which was only like 250 miles from here. And that was in 2001. Okay, we got some memes here. Better together, you say. Away and don't talk. Well, this is a family channel. And you know, I would probably go see a doctor about that. Oh yeah. Happy birthday, Billy. Oh, thank you, Jay. Happy birthday to you too. Well, your birthday's not till March. Better make a cup of tea. I know he's not Irish, I'm sorry. And is that Donald Trump? That's probably some UK politician, but yeah, he I think Jay has some kind of weird voodoo magic, trying to shrink people's heads. I'd be careful with that, Jay. Might get in trouble. I'm so British, the Queen. Again, Family Channel. Can't show that here. Alrighty then. And we got a little bit of Nine Cat going there. Nine, nine, nine. And I remember this from a few years back. Buy a new compact computer. It comes with scan disk and get Purple Place as well. It's a MacBook Pro with the compact label on it, running ScanDisk from the olden days of Windows. And oh look, it's Pilot Mountain, just north of Winston-Salem. Oh wait, that's just a ridiculous bun. That really is ridiculous. And speaking of buns, have one. You deserve it. And finally, they told me I could be anything, so I became a mid-90s frog design Packard Bell. Well, if you're going to be something, there's a lot worse things you could be. Alright. Now on to the important part here. In a bright yellow bag, stronger for Scotland. Follow the SNP. Scottish National Party, for those who are unfamiliar. And, yep, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the third one I've owned in my entire life. Yet another Compact Armada E500. Now, about a year ago, I made a video about one of these. It was the second one I ever had, but it was kind of problematic. It was not in the best of shape, so I had to sell it off. And the one before that, I just got broke. I had to sell it, but anyway, this one is definitely a keeper. For one thing, it's a gift. And two, this one is going to be in a lot better shape, I assume, especially considering it came from the compact master himself. And a little bit of dirt there, but I can clean this up. And wow, this is the first computer I've ever owned with a UK keyboard layout. So yeah, seems to be in pretty good shape. Unlike the first two E500s I've had, this one is actually a Celeron instead of a Pentium 3. I do have a use for this. I want to use this as kind of my 90s gaming laptop to use out here in my office if I'm in my recliner or something. So I can just keep my Dell Latitude C600 in the house and not have to worry about carrying it out here every time I need to use it. And of course this does not have the battery because you can't send those overseas, but I might be able to come up with one someday. So yeah, thank you very, very much, Jay. I greatly appreciate this. This will get lots and lots of love. And the show's not over, folks. We got one more box here, and this is something that I have never owned before in my entire life. Okay. Be careful here. Slicing my hand open would not be recommended. These are good scissors, by the way. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to salvage this box. I'll just have to cut right through. Okay, that'll do the job. Okay, we've got what appears to be a Scotland flag. 3x2. Very, very cool souvenir that I'm just now realizing was made in China. Scottish flag made in China. But to be fair, I remember about 10 years ago we had a 4th of July service at my church, and they gave everyone little flags, little American flags, and right on the flag itself, in big letters, was made in China. So yeah, I guess every country gets the Chinese treatment there. Thank you, Jay. We've got what appears to be a drink coaster written in Doric, which is an old worldly Scottish language. Very, very cool. A Scotland bumper sticker that very well may be going on my 95 Honda Accord. Thank you, Jay. Oh, I love keychains. A Scotland keychain. Love it. and it spins, yay! That's awesome. And it looks like a children's book. The Story of Scotland's Flag and the Lion and the Thistle. This isn't related to the Lion and the Witch and the Wardrobe, is it? But that is very cool. I'll have to read that. £2 there. Okay, now for the main part of this box. I know what this is. Something I have wanted for a long time. Something you probably weren't expecting to ever see on this channel. Nope. We've got an emblem that looks a little bit like an upside down fruit of the apple persuasion. And it's white. What do we have here? Well, folks, this is a Macintosh iBook G3 from, I'm guessing, the early 2000s. Why do I have this? Well, there's a very good reason. You may recall at the beginning of this year I did a video about a Power Macintosh G3 that I had on the other end of this workbench. It was a cool little system and all, but I wasn't really using it much. It was taking up too much space, and it just was just falling apart. The plastic was very, very brittle. Every time I touched it, a piece of it would just crumble up. So I had to make the decision to just send it off to the recycling center, because it just wasn't worth keeping it going, especially for something that I just seldom use. So I got to thinking, you know, I still want some kind of vintage laptop. Well, not vintage laptop, I'm an idiot. I still wanted some kind of old school Macintosh to play the occasional old school Macintosh game. But I didn't want a full-fledged desktop taking up a whole bunch of space for something that I would only use every now and then. So I wanted to get a laptop Macintosh, so I would have more versatility and just be able to bring it out whenever I need it. Because obviously when it comes to old computers, I'm a PC guy, and I'm not going to be using this stuff all that often. Well, Jay was very gracious to send this to me as a gift. He already owned an iBook G3, but I don't remember how he came to own this particular one. Might have been free cycle or something, but he didn't need this, and he sent it here to North Carolina, and I am very, very grateful for it. This will definitely come in handy. I believe this is running Mac OS 9, These usually came with Mac OS 10 and the early versions of it, but OS 9 is a little bit more suitable for what I'm going to be using this for the older stuff. And it seems to be in pretty good shape. Again, we got the UK keyboard layout, which, despite popular belief, really isn't that different from the US keyboard layout. I think the biggest difference is the enter key is has a little bit of a different shape. Again, no battery because you can't send it overseas. A plethora of ports on the left side. Nothing on the right side except I believe this is the optical drive. I think that's the AC power. So, both of these laptops I got today, I will not be able to test out on camera today because of a simple reason. I don't have power cords for either of these. I'm going to have to get on eBay and find a couple for both of these before I'm able to boot these up and see what Jay's installed on them. I will be making a video once I am able to test these out. Most certainly. Again, Jay, on the camera here so you can see him one more time. Again, thank you very, very much, Jay. I greatly appreciate this. God bless you. Very, very, very wonderful gift here. And thanks for the laptops and the Scottish souvenirs. If you want to check out his channel, just search for the Flying Scotsman here on YouTube. He deserves all the views that I get plus more. He is very, very awesome. Puts out very good videos once a week, I believe on a Tuesday. He is just, he makes a good video. So, definitely check him out. So, till next time, this is Billy Core signing off. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The addresses are located at the bottom. Until next time, this is Billy Core signing off.